Hey, what's poppin', everybody? All right, gonna do a recap of yesterday. Real quick, we're gonna throw our NFL 5 slip in here, as well as our NBA picks today. I won't go through my NFL picks. I'll just throw up the 5 slip here, so it's here. I will go through my NBA picks though, but let's go ahead and recap yesterday real fast. 4 in one day. Nearly got the clean sweep on the whole day. Did hit our 3 slip. Of course, the 3 slip was the lock of the day of Jaden Ivey, Donovan Mitchell, and Desmond Bain over 3.0 assists. That was a 3 slip yesterday. We did hit that one. So that's our third 3 slip this week, up 11.5 units since the NBA season has started. Kind of wild. And then our last 2 picks were Gary Trent under 2.5 rebounds, only grabbed 1 in that game. And then John Morant and the Grizzlies got blown out. I think it was like 17-39 after the first quarter. Never had a shot. So he didn't have the opportunity really to go over in his points. Got to 20, and then I think he sat the entire fourth quarter. So just barely missed on a clean sweep yesterday. We've got 3 picks that I'm loving today. I'm not going to force a 5 slip. That are a giant slate of games today, all a giant variety of times too. So just trying to get the video out. So I'm going to do these 3 picks today, and let's get into it, man. Real quick, if you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, in the link down in the description below, I have a link that takes you straight to the App Store where you can download Underdog Fantasy, because you're going to want to hop in on the action this year. They have added a whole bunch of new features to Underdog Fantasy this year, starting with the brand new insurance feature, okay? This insurance feature is a new thing that has been super requested for the fans and the customers of Underdog Fantasy. Essentially, all you do is you click insurance right here. And if you can see right there, all you have to do is hit 4 of these picks to win, but the value does drop down. So if you turn off the insurance, you do a $10 bet, you obviously get $200. And if you turn on the insurance feature, it drops down a multiplier down to 10. But if you miss one of these picks, say, Jameis Winston gets hurt or something, he doesn't end up throwing 2 touchdown passes. But everybody else hits, like Lamar, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson. All these guys hit. You still hit the hit, or you still hit the slip. You just get it for $100. Just goes down a multiplier, which is a huge feature a lot of people have been asking for, so they received it. Also, they have added second half lines now to games. Obviously, it is on. There is nothing up because there's no NFL second half games, but they have added NFL second half. So just like for the Thursday night game, I'll throw up that clip right here. Thursday night, they dropped all the second half lines for that Thursday night game between the Bills and the Rams. They've added a bunch of new features this year. They're trying to improve to get the app better for you guys. Also, when you sign up, if you use code TAKEMYSHOT, you'll get $100 match, up to $100 match and 100% deposit match on your first time deposit. So if you do that, you can deposit $50 to get an extra $50, $20 to get an extra $20. Whole lot of stuff coming with Underdog Fantasy this year. Make sure you sign up with code TAKEMYSHOT. Now let's get to today's picks. All right, coming in hot with today's lock of the day. I went really back and forth. I know I say that a lot of the time, but sometimes I really like all 3 picks, and it's hard to just pick one for the lock of the day. Today's lock of the day is going to be coming from the 6-10 game. Give me the Washington versus Cleveland matchup. Give me Kyle Kuzma over 17.5 points here today. He is off to a red hot start to start the season. He has had 22 and 26 in his first 2 games of the year. Hit his over to start the year twice, 2 for 2 to start the year. And last year versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously just a little bit of a different team. But when you really think about it, not too different of a team as this Cleveland squad. They just have Donovan Mitchell kind of leading this team without Markkanen instead of Garland leading this team with Markkanen. So they got a little bit worse, right? Because Isaac Okoro was playing on the offensive, or filling in for Donovan Mitchell at the 2, and Donovan's at the 1 now, and now they don't have Markkanen. So I think they're slightly a worse defensive team, honestly, than they were with Markkanen in the lineup a year ago. Kuzma went 3 for 4 in their matchups last year. 22, 12, 25, and 34 in those 4 matchups last year versus the Cavs that he played. In that one game where he had 12, I looked at the box score. I quite don't understand what happened. 9 guys in the Wizards rotation played over 20 minutes. Kuzma only played 23 minutes that game, so I'm not sure what happened in that game. I guess they must have been getting blown out, and he just didn't really play that much because he only played 23 minutes in that game. So other than that, though, 3 of those 4 matchups, he did go well over 22, 25, and 34. Off to a red-hot start this year. I'm imagining the only guy that they'll probably throw a Kuro on Kuzma, or, kind of switch some guys with Mobley and stuff, put him on him at times. But give me Kyle Kuzma today over 17.5 as today's lock of the day. All right, then we're going to head to the paint for these last 2 picks of the day. We're going to head over to Atlanta-Charlotte, the 4-10 game, a really weird starting game. But give me John Collins over 25.5 points and rebounds. He is also another player who's off to a red-hot start to start the season. He is probably more than anyone on this squad for the Atlanta Hawks benefiting the most from having the addition of John Collins of DeJounte Murray into this lineup. His 2 guards, they're both top 7 in point potential assists, and then they're sitting at first and third right now in assists are Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, obviously finding John Collins a lot. He's played 33 plus minutes in both of his games to start this year, which is what last year towards the end of the year he was kind of getting frustrated and mad at the organization because he really wasn't playing that much, and we kind of stayed away from him at the end of last year. To start the year this year, though, he's got 32 points in rebounds and 36 points in rebounds in his first 2 matchups this year. Takes on Charlotte tonight. Hasn't had massive success in his career versus Charlotte, but obviously, like I said, this team is much different now with DeJounte Murray in the lineup. He did have a game last year where he had 31 and 12, so he's got the capability to put up a big game versus this Hornets team that definitely lacks that interior presence. He's also ranked, I think, I can't remember off the top of my head, I think he's like 5th in made baskets between 5 to 9 feet, which means he's getting a lot of just easy dump down shots, is John Collins. So, and the Hornets are really bad at guarding the basket from 0 to about 5 to 9 feet. So give me John Collins today over 25.5 points and rebounds. And then for our last pick of the day, we're just going to go to the best rebounder in the game. Give me Rudy Gobert over 14.5 rebounds. He has broke the franchise record for the Timberwolves for the most rebounds through 2 games. He got 39 through 2 games, does Rudy Gobert. 16 in game 1, 23 in game 2. In his 4 matchups versus the OKC Thunder last year, he went 3 for 4. He had 21, 17, 17, and 10. And obviously, OKC doesn't have anybody to match up with him. And they definitely don't have anybody to match up with Cat and Rudy. So it's going to get... I don't anticipate anybody to stop him from getting rebounds unless he gets into some sort of mad foul trouble. Thunder also have shown a little bit of a fighting spirit, and the Timberwolves have kind of shown some bad here early. Kept it close with the Jazz. Oh no, they lost to the Jazz in overtime the other day, did the Timberwolves. And the OKC Thunder last night were able to keep it very close with the Nuggets, so hopefully they can continue to stay close. Only reason this one wouldn't be able to hit was, again, because of a blowout. But a lot of teams have been keeping games very close, so I'm liking the chances for Rudy Gobert to go over 14.5 rebounds today. Let's get it. All right, boys, which means our perfect 5 slip is going to be John Collins over 25.5 points and rebound. Oh, the lock of the day was Kyle Kuzma over 17.5 points, John Collins over 25.5 rebounds, and Rudy Gobert over 14.5 rebounds as today's perfect 3 slip for the day. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Again, sorry that I kind of rushed through it really fast trying to get this video out before these games start. You guys remember from last year, I hate Sundays because NBA games are super early, and then now I'm going to have to try to combine NFL and NBA games at the same time. It's going to be a little bit difficult, especially if I just don't have the time to do it all, throw it all together. But do what I can, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.